Esselamu Aleyküm ve Rahmetullah. Euzu billahi mineşşeytanirracim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi şrah li sadri ve yessir li emri ve hlul ukdeten min lisani yefkahu kavli ve ceal li veziran min ehli Harun ahi iştid bihi ezri ve eşriku fi emri kay nusebbihake kesira ve nezkurake kesira inneke kunte bina basira. وصل اللهم على محمد وعلى آله وأصحابه وأتباعه وسلم. ربنا اغفر لنا وارحمنا وأنت خير الراحمين. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا وزدنا علما وارنا الحق حقا وارزقنا اتباعه وارنا الباطل باطلا وارزقنا اجتنابه. La havle ve la kuvvete illa billahil aliyyil azim. Everyone welcome. We have studied this verse last week, last Tuesday, and this is the verse from section 2, verse number 256. So we extensively talked about La ikraha fid-din qad tabayyana ar-rushdu min al-ghayy faman yakfur bit-taghuti wa yu'min billahi faqad istamsaka bil-urwati al-wuthqa la infisama laha wallahu sami'un alim. So there is no compassion in religion. True guidance has become distinct from falsehood. So whoever rejects false gods and believes in God has grasped the firmest handhold, one that will never break. God is all-hearing and all-knowing. Now, the first point that we wanted to discuss was true guidance has become distinct from falsehood. We studied this, we went over it, how it became clear, not only by revelation of the Qur'an, but also the way the universe is created demonstrates clearly that what is right and what is wrong, whether we have any sign in the creation of anything which shows a sign of the fact that he is not created, but he has his own existence, and he doesn't need anything else to give it an existence. It means to create it. There is no sign in the creation if we carefully look at it, but we have to be careful our way of familiarity. We talked about it, and especially we extensively discussed everyone is free to choose, so why do we bother to deliver the message? Well, we said, since the guidance, the true way of understanding our existence, the meaning of our life is clear, and there is no doubt that the universe demonstrates that it must be created by an absolute being who created the whole universe in a with perfect order, so that no way we can deny it. But people have free will, they can do it. They can choose to deny, but that is their choice. Why should we bother about it? So why do we bother to deliver the message? Again, we talked about it a lot. And also, we talked about what Taghut means, and we talked about generally Urwatul Wuthqa, which is the firmest handhold. So in summary, we talked about what is this firmest handhold. So it, first of all, it makes sure for us that our existence is meaningful. There is a purpose in our existence, and we know if we realize that our existence belongs to the creator of the whole universe. If we realize this, we attribute our existence to this creator. So when we attribute our existence to the creator, the source of existence of the whole universe, we say, I am secure. And as an extension, I don't know, I don't remember whether we really studied this in depth. As an extension, if I attach all my expectations of all my feelings, what do you want? What do you really want to be perfect? And you will definitely be satisfied with it. How can I make sure of it? In this world, if I cut off my relationship with from my creator, I fall into a meaningless being. What means I happen to be here. I don't know how, doesn't matter, and I'm going to die and disappear. Really, there's the guidance and falsehood became distinct. Either my existence has no meaning at all, no purpose at all, or my existence from the smallest feeling to the biggest expectation that we have in our life, which is the eternal satisfaction, perfect, now must be satisfied. In between, there is no way. Either I am created by a conscious being or I am an accidental being. Is there any way in between? Think about, is there any way that we can interpret our existence in between? Somehow in the middle, I am created, but some part of us are not. If one of my body cell needs to be created, cannot exist by itself, it means my whole body must need a creator, a source of existence. If somebody proves, demonstrates with evidence, not with claim, evidence, one of the cell in your skin exists by itself. What does it mean? If anybody proves this, exists by itself, it has the quality to exist by itself. What does it mean? All my body cells must have the same quality because they are of the same nature, same qualities. Got it? Now, if one of my feelings, human feelings, that I can satisfy myself, or anything of this universe can satisfy it, but according to the capacity of my feelings, right? Then if somebody proves that I can satisfy it fully, what my capacity is, not transient, temporary and not full satisfaction, but as it deserves to be, full. Nothing we can claim that my feelings, other feelings need a creator, absolute creator, but this feeling doesn't need. There is no such existence. What we do, typical, simple example. Always the same thing, practical. For practical reason, we have to use simple example. I am hungry and I ate food. Am I satisfied or not? Am I satisfied? Yes. Your body is satisfied. Yeah. How about your full, perfect, endless, infinite satisfaction of no? Isn't that very human to ask this question? What can satisfy my infinite capacity of my feelings? Because is there any limit for the satisfaction of our feelings? We need infinite and at the top level. How many feelings do we have? I think last week also we asked this question, as far as I remember, if I'm not, I don't know. Infinite. I cannot count it. I practically, we mentioned certain amount of feelings, human feelings, but deep down we have everything. If there is a small thing here, I have a wound here, small on the skin, it's scratched. I need to be covered, became perfect. That's what I put, I keep cream on it. Everybody is perfect, but this, but no. This shouldn't be perfect as well. That is how human feelings are. This is just a body thing. I know that it is going to, I'm going to die and it will be nothing. Still, I want it perfect. That is human being. Urwatul Wuthqa, it means here the firmest handhold. We said the rope, but very thick rope. It means very firm. I can trust on it. There is nothing in this world that I can put my feelings, the need of my feelings in the trust of that thing, in the world. Even you say galaxy, can galaxy satisfy you in any way? No. What's going on then in this world? Can your father satisfy you whatever you want? Temporarily, and by using already existing material, they can try to satisfy you, but not fully. Partially, temporarily, as a sign. You need the satisfaction. That's what we needed. But definitely, only the creator of the universe, whoever created the universe, can satisfy me. Whoever created me can satisfy my feelings. Another important point, whoever created this infinitely needy feelings, whoever is created is promising me that only he can satisfy. He gave the need, he will satisfy it. That is a promise from my creator. That is why whoever فقد استمسك بالعروة الوثقى لا انفصام لها. That is we understand that this firmest handhold can only be the one who is my source of existence. Now, I think it is time, isn't it, for Maghrib? Can anyone call Ezan for Maghrib so that we can pray? No. I think we are done with this verse, but we understood that Urwatul Wuthqa is attributing my existence to its source of existence, whoever has given it. So the universe, like me, the worse than me, less qualified than me, I am an intelligent being and I cannot really satisfy myself. Matter itself cannot satisfy me. The most temporarily matter can satisfy my bodily needs. My spiritual needs are waiting to be satisfied by the one who gave it. That is the conclusion of this verse. Last week we said we will go over it and summarize it. Now, inshallah, we are going to study another verse from section Yunus. Inshallah. We will join the prayer, whoever would like to, inshallah, if we can come back. No. No.
الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. عما يتساءلون عن النبأ العظيم الذي هم فيه مختلفون كلا سيعلمون ثم كلا سيعلمون ألم نجعل الأرض مهادا والجبال أوتادا وخلقناكم أزواجا وجعلنا نومكم سباتا وجعلنا الليل لباسا وجعلنا النهار معاشا وبنينا فوقكم سبعا شدادا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين، الرحمن الرحيم، مالك يوم الدين، إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين، اهدنا الصراط المستقيم، صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. هل أتاك حديث موسى إذ ناداه ربه بالواد المقدس طوى اذهب إلى فرعون إنه طغى فقل هل لك إلى أن تزكى وأهديك إلى ربك فتخشى فأراه الآية الكبرى فكذب وعصى ثم أدبر يسعى فحشر فنادى فقال أنا ربكم الأعلى فأخذه الله نكال الآخرة والأولى إن في ذلك لعبرة لمن يخشى. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. يا ربي إن شاء الله. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. ولو شاء ربك لآمن من في الأرض كلهم جميعا فأنت تكره الناس حتى يكونوا مؤمنين. It's a very interesting ayah, verse. Had your Lord so willed. You understand this language, not strange. Now, everybody comfortable? If your Lord had willed, all people on earth would have certainly believed. Creator created it. For example, when he created me with simple one hand, and he could have created me in another way, but this is how I am. Can I change it? No. Everything is according to the decision or the will of my creator, right? So if he had willed, he could have created me in any way because he created me in my existence. So what I understand from, if the creator of human beings willed, he could have certainly make everybody believe. Every single one of them, everyone, every single one, is created in this way. Look at any creature in the world, any creature, whatever the animal or plant or other planets come to your mind, you know that they have to exist as they are created. They have no other choice. Do we have any other choice? No. Only the conditions of this universe he created. If the way he created the universe allows me to choose this one or this option, I can choose it. Otherwise, I cannot create in another option which is not already decided and created by the creator of the universe. Clear? Clear? So if he had, if he willed, he could have made everybody, everything clear. So would you then compel people to become believers? Speaking to primarily the prophet, first addressee, and any reader. So we studied there is no compulsion in religion in the previous verse. But this verse mentions something else. So if somebody tries hard to convey the message to others, but if they don't accept it, if we insist that why shouldn't they? Why shouldn't they? This is the truth. They will receive happiness, satisfaction, if they understand that their life is meaningful. It is purposefully created. They will be pleased with their existence. We dive for this, that if only these people could have got this pleasure as well, like I am experiencing. But they just say we are going to die and disappear from existence. And they are trying to, you see, in Manhattan is the best place to see this. They are trying to find out a best satisfactory life. But if they don't have the creator in their understanding, what they can do, they can try to satisfy but themselves on a daily basis to get this already existing benefit from the already existing things, and try to say, I want to satisfy myself, but the day passes, they say it's gone, because there is no purposeful existence in their mind. If they don't, we are not talking about a particular person or people. In general, if somebody doesn't believe, so we want them, yes, you are trying to satisfy yourself, but this is only the bodily and daily temporary satisfaction, not fully, and you cannot really get out of this feeling that at the end, I will lose everything. When I die, what happens? Whatever I have gained so far will be behind. Even now, if you don't believe that your existence is consciously designed and purposefully, you are purposefully created, whatever the age you have, doesn't matter, the age. Until now, all the satisfaction you had in this world, temporary, because its nature is temporary. Where is it? Gone, isn't it? I cannot have it anymore. So try to satisfy yourself today, but you know that it will be gone again. Can you get out of this feeling? And ultimately, you know that when we die, I know that everything I gained, I collected, all the pleasure I experienced in this world will be gone, totally lost. So no one wants to experience continuous losing. Now, I am now entertaining my existence, but I know that it's going. Continuous losing. If I don't accept that, My existence belongs to an absolute being, infinite being. There is no other alternative. In between, there is no other way. So we want, or especially the first addressee, the prophet, wants them, why don't you take this opportunity to enjoy yourself? Why do you deny? What are you gaining by denying? Now, the simple example, somebody is hungry, you have the food, you are offering the food, and this person says, I don't want it. Don't you feel sorry? Don't you feel sad that this person is suffering? I I mean, the first time I experienced a very strange thing or event, I know some people here, especially in Manhattan, close to the train stations, you know that you are living here. Mm, I am not satisfied with their situation, whether they are really, really needy or I don't know. I don't know because they seem to be exploiting something, poor people. I don't know. But I was in another city last week. Really, it happened. I was surprised. And at night, somewhere around 11 p.m., I was alone. And I'm going in details, but how human feelings really are, we have to realize who we are as human beings. Then I parked the car and I wanted to go walk. It was only 2 blocks away from the place I was staying. And I I didn't notice where I came from, how I came there. I found the parking place at night. It's difficult. Just park it. Where I am now? Where am I going? I was looking at my, telephone, so trying to get the direction. And there was a lady with a cart, shopping cart. You know that this homeless. And she was walking this way, this way. I said, this person, I don't know. I'm not living in that city. I don't know what's going on. But I had a bag in my hand. She came at the end, dared as if, said, excuse me, do you have something to eat in your bag? I didn't ask for money. Something to eat at 11 p.m. in my bag. You feel, wow, do you feel? But I didn't have anything. It was my clothes in it. And so if you don't mind coming with me where I am going to, I'm sure there is food there. So I can give her and also some money, but I didn't mention anything. If you come with me, I will give you something, but we have to walk 2 blocks. She said, yeah, I can. Anyways, went, came and I entered the place where I'm going to live. Then I asked I was a guest there. There is a poor lady asked this, seems to be very sincere and needy. So let's give some food. The person happily accepted it, prepared the food, and I got some money because I didn't have any other food. So got it ready, went down. As soon as she saw the food, her eyes became bright and smiled her face. I was shocked that in America there are such people, because I am used to the ones in Nevada, in Manhattan. They are not like this. And I gave the food and also some money, went back. But I was so curious whether she is really going to eat it or not. So a little while later, I came. What I found, the plate was fully uh, used, as if cleaned, and put in the trash can. There was a trash can there. I was so sorry that I couldn't give more. But I didn't know that much. So what it means, I was so happy. I, she was so happy. Look at human beings. We are human beings. If I am satisfied, I want others also to be satisfied. Even I am not satisfied, I am not satisfied myself. I want to see others to be satisfied. I don't know this lady, and I'm not going to see her again because it is not the place where I go. I live. But I'm still feeling, first, happy that I helped a little bit, just a little bit, and sorry that I didn't help more than I did, so that I could. So I'm still feeling carrying this feeling in me. It means as if I feel myself to be compelled to share my satisfaction with others. Do you see this feeling? Is it clear? I am feeling compelled within myself that I have to share my happiness with those people who are needy, real needy. So the Quran says, if I could, the Quran means the creator of the universe, means, as it is known by Muslims, Allah, the own Rabbul Alameen, the one owns this universe, says, if I willed, I could have made everybody equal. What I say now, oh my creator, you created me in such a way that if you ask me, I would say, please don't make everybody equal. You know why? Don't make everybody equal. I would say to God, if he asks me, just a hypothesis, yes, hypothetically, why do you think I felt this way? Would you say the same thing? First, did you think, have you thought about something? Do you have any answer? First, if everybody was equal, I would never, ever experience that helping somebody is so pleasurous, because nobody is needy. And also, I wouldn't really appreciate that I am being taken care of. So that is why I am so happy with my creator, because he satisfies me. So seeing, even, I don't have anything to do with. Two people are there. One of them is really needy. The other one is kindly helping this person. Think about yourself. Seeing this scenery, would you be happy? Yeah, would you be happy seeing that somebody is needy, another person is satisfying it? Now, and this person, the one who gets the help, is very happy with his or her help. You will say, good. look, this experience tells me that, reveals me that uh, creating the universe and human beings in different conditions must have a purpose, must have a purpose, so that people, human beings will feel that, look, somebody studied and it's successful. Somebody is honest and this person is successful, appreciated. Somebody is dishonest, it is being disgraced by your feelings. You say, this is harming people. I don't like this one. So this differences in creation allows us to experience which kind of feelings we have, which kind of needs we have, so that through this we will experience who my creator is. Simple example, by helping somebody, you will satisfy, you feel satisfied. So this feeling tells you that the one who created this feeling is really getting pleasure in helping you, guiding you, taking care of your needs. In this world, temporarily, but by giving the quality, capacity to your spirit, look, needy of eternal satisfaction, do you think this creator is going to create you? Because anybody who is needy, when this person is satisfied, it is pleasurable. That feeling demonstrates that God is revealing to me. He is going to satisfy my needs. He gave me these needs, and he will be pleased with it, mercifully satisfied me. Is giving the news from now on, from now. I am really waiting for you to come, and I'm going to satisfy you because I gave you the sign in your creation. We can experience this from the differences. That is why we understood. Now, let's go this one. There is no compassion in religion. We studied this, right? So this verse also says, in other words, there is another verse, وَمَا عَلَى الرَّسُولِ إِلَّا الْبَلَاغِ. The messenger's duty is only to deliver the message. That is Ma'idah, Ma'idah 59, section 5, verse number 59. What is the line between not using power to impose religion on others and delivering the message only? What does delivering the message include in this context? Without imposing, we have to deliver the message. That is the opportunity we are given in this world. But if people reject it, are we going to be disappointed? We don't like it. But we say, okay, human beings are created with free will. They can reject. I cannot impose. If you want to feed somebody who rejects it, what the result will be? He will throw it away. Now it will be harmful. But that is why the Quran is saying, if I wanted, it means according to my wisdom, it would be better for you human beings to understand who you are, to understand what your mission is in this world. If I knew that it would be better, I would do it. But I know it is not better for you. That is why I created the human beings with free will, but presented the food they need. Universe absolutely demonstrates that there is no other creator, there is no other God, creator in the world, only the one who created the universe. That is perfect. Yeah, that is perfect. Quran demonstrates it clearly that La ilaha illallah. There is no creator but God. Yes? Now, come to our feelings. Nothing, our feelings tell us nothing can satisfy me, only the one who gave me the need for satisfaction. Who gave you your cells for your feelings that needs to be satisfied eternally? Cell itself is temporary. It's going to die. So it is not, it cannot sustain its own life. So poor guy, it needs to be created. So we understand that there is a perfect balance in creation. What is this? God created us with free will and let us be free to choose. Last week, we gave the example, according to using your example, is that study, in the university, we said no one is really forcing you. Yeah, we understand that free will is our only responsibility. We have to be very careful about our free will. So it doesn't mean that it is bad. No, it is very excellent for us, so that we will make an attempt, choose the best way, and enjoy it. Enjoy it. There is something here we understood, I think, in between. Delivering it, presenting the food, is the source of pleasure for us now. But people have the free will. They may accept it. They may not accept it. We have to just mind our own business. That is what the Quran keeps the balance. Deliver it, be a good example, but don't force, don't get disappointed if they don't accept it. There are other verses. Now, now the second question, shall we go over the second question? Do you have in this matter anything to be talked about and not clear really? The number one is okay. Two, why do you think God didn't create, look at my language, didn't create human beings as believers, but with the capacity to believe? Wouldn't it be better if all people believed in God? But let's start from the last piece. Wouldn't it be better for everybody to believe in God from birth? What do you think?
Say probably not, because Iman, when it's acquired, it naturally creates a change and a growth within like someone's heart, for example. And if someone were created having already believed, they would have no opportunity to grow themselves and to reach a higher potential of achievement. I think Allah created angels in a way that they're fixed. They're fixed in their potential. It's already actualized, and there's no and there's a limit to it. However, human beings, He's created with an infinite potential to perhaps soar to any height of their choosing. And that can only be possible if Allah gives you potential and gives you the tools to actualize it rather than it's already being actualized for you.
Excellent. Excellent. Thank you very much. I love simple examples. What you said, theoretically perfect. I will give a very simple example. If I am created always feeling full, I don't need food, I don't need air, I don't need liquid. So that is one option. The other option is that you take it for granted. That's how it is. That's why, for example, Can I ask a question? Simple question, of course. Have you thought today or last week, or no, last week it means 7 days, last 7 days, how useful the hands are? Have you thought? And did you say, thank you, the one who created me with my hands? Have you said? Have you thanked? Have you thought about it? You know why? Familiarity. God forbid, God forbid, if something happens that you cannot use your hand, oh, it is so precious, isn't it? We realize it is so precious. I did it. No, look, alternative creation is needed so that we will understand. Now, as you said, if there was no, I'm not repeating what you said. No, example, if I don't feel hungry at all, do I really appreciate that I am being fed by the one? No, I wouldn't have the experience. I wouldn't have the experience of hunger. When I am hungry, really hungry, nowadays, I've seen that lady in the example I gave. I don't know. There must be some others as well, but I don't see very much. Everybody is always eating something, if not drinking something. You don't understand. So eating or drinking something, not really hungry. So fasting is very wise prescription of our duty. We have to experience this. When you are really hungry, do you appreciate what is offered to you? Mm-hmm. And you know that you are being taken care of. When you realize that you are being taken care of, God created us with hunger as well. It's perfect. So that we experience how he is really presenting all these opportunities, foods, different kinds of, and satisfies us and demonstrates that I created you with the need. I am the one who is satisfying it. Because the earth, water, sunlight cannot create the food what we are eating, cannot design it, cannot make it in a beautiful package, the good smelling, beautiful taste. No, they cannot do it. Now we know that it is very well, perfectly arranged. So only this way I understand that whatever I need, it is going to be taken care of by the one who created me with this need. Now I keep repeating this, by the one who created me with this need. So if I don't have the opportunity or didn't have the opportunity what? To experience between not having any conscious creator, but accidentally happening to be in this world, one alternative. The other alternative, I am deliberately created by the one who created me within the universe and put me in contact with the rest of the universe, right? So that I am here by the one who created me created me within the universe, who created the universe. He must be an absolute being because he is the creator of the universe. Look at the universe and you will see that a limited being, a limited needy being cannot really be the creator of this universe. So I cannot really define him within the conditions of the universe. So he is the one who must be source of existence of this universe. We understand this. When you have other alternative, meaningless, purposeless life, and opposite, fully guaranteed life. You feel the pleasure of believing God. If I was created already believing in God, what would I feel about it? I would now experience the pleasure of belief. Even I am experiencing the pleasure of having hands and other human facilities, whatever we are given, eye, ear, yeah, I'm not appreciating it, let alone if they did not I did not have the opportunity to appreciate the value of my eye, my hand. So I see somebody's hand is broken, for example, and it hanging up here and he cannot use the hand. You feel that, Alhamdulillah, I am using it. That is the person you take lesson from it and you appreciate the creation. That is why if God created, everyone believing would not be a better option to me. So we know denial has its own pain in it, and belief has its own pleasure in it. So that is the difference, gives me the opportunity to appreciate the pleasure in belief. So learning in belief, for example, if you don't learn, you feel something is lost. You are losing something. When you learn it, you get pleasure from it. That is why we are created with the free will. Only we have to be honest to our reality and use our free will in the right way. That is what I understood from this. Would it not be better if all believe it in God? After they use their true free will and choose belief would be better, but not from creation. Do you understand the difference? With no option. I am a believer, option, no option. No. It is not, it wouldn't be better. But if somebody prefers by using his free will to believe and benefit from it and get rid of the pain of unbelief, definitely would be better. But after using free will, that is why free will is first very important, the second very precious. And we have to be very careful about our free will. About our free will. We take care of our body. We don't need any propaganda or any encouragement. Take care of our body. But really, we don't carefully. I feel myself, about myself, I'm not really seriously taking care of my free will. Whether I am using it on the right way or on the wrong way. I don't appreciate it. But free will is first, of course, definitely our spirit, and especially the consciousness aspect of spirit is the most important. Otherwise, we wouldn't be conscious of anything at all. We wouldn't realize that even we exist. Now, it is most important. The second important element in our human side is free will. Now, consciousness functions automatically, but free will is left to us. We are free to use it this way or another way. That is why we have to appreciate it and also be very careful about free will. Last question, inshallah, I should stop. The last question, you read it? Yes? Clear? Would like to be, because in the very bottom, you saw it, huh? Would you like to be compelled to believe in even what you think is true? For example, my name, I wrote quickly. So, would you like to be compelled to believe in something, even what, even it is what you think is true? Compelled. Compelled. You know, if someone says, come, my friend, whatever your name is, yes, well, use a general name, Muhammad. Muhammad, you have to believe in God, right? Now, would you like to be forced like this? Although you already believe it. Yeah, but why do you force on me? Yeah, we don't want to be forced or for anything. For example, uh, children aside, I am hungry and somebody catches me and said, you have to eat this. I feel, leave it to me. I like to be free so that I will experience my free will. Why I'm telling this? Simply because we have to appreciate the value of uh, having a free will, appreciate the value of being given free will so that I will use my free will in an honorable way. I will use it. Next week, inshallah, today, let's stop here. Next week, I will use some related verses about this. Now, two more verses about this, why we love to have the free will and to be free, freely exercise my free will. So not under compulsion that I should exercise my free will. No, I must be left free and I must exercise my free will freely. Not. And also, the prophet, why prophet struggled so much. Inshallah, we will start the discussion by studying these two verses and then continue to study, in other words, this one. So inshallah, next week. Now, because we had some break for Maghrib, we made it up. It is already more than an hour, and there will be another discussion, another session here. So we have to stop here. Any question, any concern? Now, inshallah. Have you ever thought that, have you ever thought, would you like to ask anything? So, have you ever thought that to have free will was so precious? Huh? No, this person says, no, I didn't either. Don't worry, you are not alone. So, free will is so precious. But because it is so precious, it needs to be really taken care of carefully. So, think about it. I am exercising it. Mostly I myself unconsciously exercising. But now I have to understand that I have to be always watchful and conscious about the way I am using my free will. Very careful. Am I using it rightly, in the right direction? Is it really worth it? All these questions must be in our mind. Inshallah, we will try. We will try more. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Subhanaka la ilma lana illa ma 'allamtana innaka antal alimul hakim. Wa akhiru da'wana and alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. بحرمة سر سورة